So good morning, you guys. Let's see here. Well, my phone look a little cloudy. Sorry about that. So, it's been a long time, I know, since I posted on this page. I know this was not the plan, but whatever. Back to basics, okay, you guys? How are you? I'm so happy to be back, and it's all because I had so many things going on, and yeah, life just took over and got the best. But it's okay because your girl is here now. So I just wanted to come on real quick and speak about how it's been a year since my husband has passed, and it has been rough. It's been very rough. And I realized the week he passed, which was he passed on the 8th of August, I realized that week I did not feel good at all. Like mentally, I was just shut down. Emotionally, I was a wreck. And I didn't even realize what time it was. So it's crazy that life can still, have a hold on you out of your control. I just think that's crazy that life can do that to you. So, with that being said, I just wanted to speak on things that's, um, being involved in things that's not meant for your good. Because, like with me, I'm starting some businesses for myself because I want to work for myself and not work for a company for the rest of my life. So, some things I should be doing, some things I shouldn't. With all the things, it takes time to build a brand. So it's not going to happen overnight, and I know that. So I was talking to this guy, and he was a nice guy. He seemed like a nice gentleman. Gentleman, he just wasn't the guy for me. So he was saying, he really couldn't afford to go out on dates and stuff, and he felt like he needs a woman so they could put their money together and be able to afford things. And I say, that's nice, that's sweet. I'm not that girl for you, but I definitely understand. You have to know your limits when it comes to dating and all that, because you'll be out here and be alone or get your feelings hurt. So I'm definitely not that type of girl for him. I would prefer a man who can afford the dates. If he can afford to date me and take me out on a date, am I wrong? Like, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is the dating life out here. But anyway, just like all things, some things come to an end, some things are meant to be. One thing I've learned on this journey of losing my best friends, losing the closest ones to me, is not everyone is meant for your good, and not everyone is supposed to be with you forever, you know? Because just like those failed relationships I've had, we weren't supposed to be together. I wasn't supposed to be with those guys. Speaking of guys, you guys, let me tell you. So, I'm a customer service representative, and this lady was hitting on me so hard, it made me so uncomfortable. Like, she just kept going, and I was just like, oh my goodness. I wear glasses, I'm sorry. And they're not that cute, so I don't have them on. But she was going so hard on hitting on me, and I wanted to say, "Ma'am, would you stop?" But I was trying to be professional, and it was making the call go by smooth. And then I was hoping that I would get a survey out of that. That's crazy because our job wants us to have surveys done, like whatever. So I was just trying to stay calm. But she was definitely hitting on me real hard, and I was thinking, like, lady, I don't want no woman. Not me. That ain't for me. To each his own, but it ain't for me. But whatever. But yeah, so and that's the one thing too, because with this life, it feels like a whole big game. I will say, because I definitely have to. play, get out and play, get out and mingle with other folks. When you're not wanting to mingle, you gotta mingle. You gotta get to know people, and it's rough. It's rough out here, but nothing comes just real quick, real fast. So you definitely just have to, like they say, slow and steady wins the race. You got to make sure what you're doing is what needs to be done for yourself. And it kind of sounds like I'm all over the place, but I guess in my head, I'm feeling like, nope, I'm right where I need to be, because when you say one thing, it represents a lot. So yeah. So yeah, this week, well, this past week has been real rough, and the week before that. This whole month of August has been rough. And I guess I didn't even realize how subconsciously, I guess my body still knows what's going on here, because like I said, the day that Hayward passed away, I took off. And I didn't expect to take off that day. I just took off. And I didn't even think, oh, today is that day. I wasn't even thinking that. I didn't realize that till the week after. And I was like, oh my goodness, is that why I was feeling so sad and all? So, it's a lot of spiritual things that's going on here. And we might feel sad or overwhelmed and not know why. But definitely just go with the flow, because your body will be your main teacher. So if your body is saying that you need to cry, you might need to be crying about something that you thought you was over. You know, I don't know who needs to hear that. I know I've suffered a lot of grief, so my situation's not gonna be close to everyone. But if you lost anything, if you lost anyone, if you failed at anything, then you should definitely understand me and understand this channel. So this channel is my voice, you know. So if you love hearing my voice, then definitely stay tuned for more videos with me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Um, I just pretty much want to give a message of keep pushing forward. Whatever it is you're working at, whatever it is you're doing to better yourself, keep pushing forward. Now it's part of your lifestyle. So it's the everyday thing. So it's not going to come tomorrow. It's not going to come by the end of today. So don't expect a big change to happen today or tomorrow, because that's not how life works. You definitely have to put time in and work towards goals. And then you live to tell your story and share your story with others. So definitely don't rush, don't give up anything that you're working on, that you have planned for yourself, your goals, your feelings that you have for yourself. If you're single like me and feeling like, oh, he's never going to find me, how about focus on work? How about focus instead on building your brand, or just taking care of your children? Matter of fact, today is the first day of school. Congratulations to all the children who get to wear all they new, all the new today. My daughter, my youngest daughter, this is her last year. She's a senior, and I'm so proud of her and everything. So I had to take pictures of her like she's 5 years old. And she drove to school. So, I ain't take pictures of her in the car, but that's just funny. But it's part of life, and it helps make life better, just be living in the moment, not putting too much pressure on yourself, thinking, oh, things supposed to be like this right now. Like, it's a lot of plans I have, and I've told my children about those plans, and I know they probably say, what, how, when? But it's okay, because when the plan comes together, they'll understand. You know, my journey is my journey. And I do the same with my children. I listen to them, but I allow them to be themselves because no one knows their journey better than them. You know, I can't tell my grown son, you're supposed to do this or do that. Like the nerve of me. I don't even know him like that. You know, we think we know people, but I don't know how he truly feels deep down inside or what his life path is. So I have to encourage him to just be an awesome person and continue to live out his journey the way he needs to live out his journey because only he knows, how he's supposed to do that. you know and I understand too, you have the parents who go real hard on their children about making their children do this and that, or even like eating their food. Like, I never been that parent to make a child eat all the food on their plate. First of all, what I cooked was good, so we didn't even have those problems. But I've been around people who've had those problems and who've been forced to eat food, and I'm like, why would you force them to eat that? Like, what if their body don't agree with it? But to each his own, whatever. And what needs to happen will happen. Yeah, I started my sewing on myself, and I haven't put all my hair in because it just took a long time. So yeah, look a little stringy, but your girl is feeling good today. Yes, today is Wednesday, Working Woman Wednesday. Okay, that's what I'm calling it for the guys. Working Wednesday, all right, or Hump Day Wednesday. Hell, okay. Let's get through this day just like we get through each and every other day. All right, let's create a lifestyle change, not something quick and fast that happened overnight, because life don't move that fast. All right, so I just want to pop in and say hello. Mental health is a real thing. Stay strong, stay true to yourself and true to the needs that you have. Love yourself like no one else will, because you have to have love first in order to know how to love. So definitely have a wonderful day, you guys. If no one told you, I will. I love you all. And peace. I'll see y'all later.